Hola, ¿cómo estamos? Hoy tenemos un episodio más de Pyty Ñe'e y realmente hoy es un episodio muy especial. Voy a estar acompañándoles yo como conductora, Raquel Brites, y una compañera más que se suma enseguida. Pyty es una organización de jóvenes que luchamos por los derechos sexuales y reproductivos. Y como ya dije, el episodio especial de hoy cuenta con una compañera que nos va a contar mucho, 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 pero del otro lado del mundo. Y para eso quiero poder dar una pequeña introducción de cómo se dio conversar con quien les voy a presentar enseguida. Y a Nadia, Nadia es la compañera que nos va a acompañar hoy. A ella le conocimos en un encuentro llamado Solidaridad Sur-Sur. Esta, este encuentro realizado en Brasil en el año 2025 reunió a distintas mujeres feministas para hablar sobre la coyuntura actual en la que nos encontramos, sobre nuestros derechos, sobre nuestro activismo, cada una desde nuestros territorios y desde nuestras experiencias para tratar de tejer estrategias y también tener una visión y un panorama mucho más claro de cómo podemos seguir saliendo adelante en comunidad, en conjunto y volver siempre a lo que es más importante, esa red que se teje día tras día. Bien, les quiero presentar a Nadia. Nadia es una activista espectacular de Líbano, que ella es periodista, es productora y es activista por la igualdad de género y el empoderamiento juvenil, creadora de una exitosa serie llamada The Exchange en Netflix, una serie feminista, así que les recomendamos. Fue conductora durante 6 años de un programa llamado Kalana Ohem, uno de los programas de entrevistas para mujeres más influyentes de la región árabe, y cubrió la guerra en Yemen como periodista. Imagínense todo lo que hoy tenemos para hablar un poquito y también esos 20 años de experiencia que le acompañan a ella trabajando en comunidades, con niños, con jóvenes marginados a través de la organización LUYAC y una reconocida defensora de la igualdad de género y la justicia socioeconómica con la participación juvenil. Como ya les dije, es comunicadora y cuenta justamente una trayectoria profesional y académica con respecto a esta área. Hello, Nadia. It's a pleasure have you here. Uno de los territorios que hoy mismo y todos los días está siendo atacado por Israel, pero así como vemos en diferentes partes del mundo, ellos y ellas están resistiendo al colonialismo en defensa de los derechos sexuales y reproductivos. Por eso creemos tan importante hablar contigo hoy, Nadia. Talk with you today, Nadia. How are you?
I am good. It's so nice to hear the Spanish language. I am in love with the Spanish language. Like I said, quiero imparar el español, or hablar español. Quiero hablar español porque una lengua mucho bella, mucho beautiful,
If you
and
think
so much history.
if you think Spanish is beautiful, when you know how Guaranis work with second language in Paraguay, you're gonna fall in love too with Guarani.
I'm sure. Because language is so indicative of culture, indicative of history, and I think it sounds so beautiful.
Yes, it's beautiful.
So thank you.
Nadia, I wanna start this conversation um, about the context that how today and every day youngs like you fight and stand for the activists in Lebanon. Why?
I mean,
How?
we're really lucky to have young people. And that's the focus here because it is, yeah, and every time we were in a crisis, it was young people who stood up in our country. Had a massive explosion that made international news in 2020. It was called the Beirut port explosion. And the people that were on the streets cleaning up after the Beirut port explosion were people under 20 years old. They were the first people on the streets. When we revolution, and we were on the streets demanding and protesting. It was university students that started our revolution. So we're indebted to the young people because there is a will to live there, and there's a will to change, and there's an energy that they're bringing to the square, and we're seeing it globally. I don't know if you were following the protests that happened on the campuses in the US,
Just
the students' campuses, and when they took over their universities with the encampments, that was, and my hair always goes up when I think about it, because it was incredible. It was very powerful. They
yes,
stopped they stopped their universities, and that tells you and they were heard. They were heard by there were so many small not small, very big victories, but individual victories in each university, where they got the university to sanction and boycott and stop investing, divest from genocide. And they did this. These were major wins for our movement, for and decolonialism. It was major win for us that the university students did this. So we owe a lot to the young people. And yeah, very proud of how awake and how aware and alert the young people of our movement are, particularly in the global south. The global south, there are major youth movements that are changing the world, really.
it's amazing. I'm gonna translate a little bit what you say now in real time in Spanish.
Okay.
Like, Nadia nos cuenta un poco que son las juventudes quienes levantaron su país por sus derechos. Con la revolución salieron a las calles exigiendo justamente todo lo que tenga que ver con sus derechos y con el respeto hacia sus derechos, y que cada vez que ella recuerda que las juventudes salieron a las calles para protestar, para alzar su voz, ella se emociona un montón porque los jóvenes no es que solamente salieron a la calle, sino que boicotearon en las universidades contra el genocidio, y en el sur global hay un movimiento de juventudes demasiado fuerte que enorgullece, así como también nosotros acá tenemos una juventud bastante fuerte. Bueno, en el sur global esta juventud también se encuentra de pie para seguir luchando. Nadia, it's amazing what you tell us now, and I think we had something in common, that our young people really, really are strong, are brilliant. For us, had so much to tell or tell us about fight. Right. I had the first question for you, and it's in relation that you tell us now. And how do you navigate the relationship between activists and the country's power structure? What strategies do you have to cope? If you,
What strategies we have to cope with the current power structures?
yes,
Is that I understand you right?
yes, yes. How do you navigate the relationship between activists and the country's power structure? We know that it's not easy for you and young people had stand strong for that.
Yeah. I mean, we have the same issue where we need to consistently challenge the power structures that are trying to oppress us as women, as youth, as and particularly as women and girls, we have real, whether it be social or political or religious or academic or you know, we have many factors of and structures of power that are actively oppressing us. And so the way, that we try to challenge these structures is usually by showing by a show of our solidarity when we stand next to the women and girls, and when we speak out with the women and girls. And what I mean by speak out, it means actually exposing consistently the corruption of the
Yes.
structure. So that's why with our activism, having independent media platforms that are exposing, because all of the mainstream media platforms are complicit. They are complicit. They are in bed with the system.
Yes.
They are supporting the system. So having alternative media like me and you discussing now, this is the system's worst nightmare, because we
Yes.
are showing solidarity to each other and we are connecting to each other so we can be stronger to confront them. And
I
they don't
think
want that. And
yes,
so, for example,
and
yeah.
I think internet uh, uh, is a freedom way to do alternative thing to stand from the structure, and I think it's brilliant, really.
It's our tool, you know,
Yes.
it's our tool. A lot of girls and women went on Instagram, and the internet went on applications to expose their abuser, to expose their rapist, to expose how the system stole their children, how the system, the legal system, the judicial system stole their children. That's me personally, how I used it. I went on Instagram and Facebook and I started screaming. I had my child taken away from me, kidnapped by her father 4 times and by the system once. And I got her back because I didn't stay quiet. And I used the platform, and I found community and solidarity with women who felt the same. And that was so important to me, and my healing was to connect with women and to feel that solidarity. So I was saying I started a podcast with another activist who hosted it. She was a big part of my story. She's a feminist activist, and the podcast was to expose abusers and expose the system that is oppressing women. So we have common things that we do to confront the system, and part of it is using our voice and how to use our voice and to expose the scandal and the corruption of this system.
It's a really, really big word, Nadia. And ahora les voy a contar un poco qué nos estaba contando Nadia en líneas generales. Ella nos cuenta que siempre atacan el poder que les está oprimiendo actualmente y que particularmente con mujeres y niñas, ya sean estos poderes políticos, religiosos, académicos, tienen muchos factores que hoy oprimen. Y que una de las estrategias de solidaridad entre las mujeres cuando levantan las voces juntas, por ejemplo, en medios alternativos como esta conversación, es decir, que capaz los medios alternativos bloquean justamente toda la resistencia que ellas y ellos están haciendo, pero que los medios alternativos como este podcast, como todo lo que se pueda transmitir en internet, para ellos también es un signo de resistencia y que el poder obviamente no quiere eso. Por eso menciona que el internet es una herramienta. Entonces, que cuando una mujer postea en redes sobre el abuso del poder y rompen el silencio, que fue una de las cosas que ella hizo para proteger a su hija en un caso. Empezó su podcast justamente también, como nosotros estamos haciendo ahora, con otra mujer para exponer a abusadores y que estas son algunas formas de confrontar al sistema cuando usan sus voces. Nadia, we can continue with the interview with the second question. How you feel with that? How you feel now with the interview? Well,
How
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 you
do I feel with
feel?
the
Yeah,
interview?
yes, yes.
I love it. I love it.
Well, what
I love it
solidarity?
because I love connecting with, yeah.
Yes, now another's experience is really, really feel different. What solidarity actions could have between Paraguay, Latin America, and Lebanon, Suana?
Well, one thing that's very obvious, other than is that there is demographic. There are Lebanese people growing up in Paraguay, Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, huge millions. There's 5 million
We
Lebanese
are
in Brazil.
so huge.
Yeah, there are Lebanese in Paraguay, there are Lebanese in Mexico, there are massive amount of Lebanese in Brazil. But other than that, other than the fact that demographic, there are people that You know, there are Lebanese who speak Spanish fluently, many Lebanese that speak Spanish fluently, and Portuguese. Other than that, we have common struggle. We are women of the global South. We are women of color. We have common struggle. We have religious factors that are affecting us. Different religions, maybe, even though there is a very conservative Christian force here as well, a conservative Muslim force here as well, trying to oppress us. There's our, you know, Zionist neighbors next to us who are trying to occupy us.
Yes. Here, mm,
Always trying to control our bodies, always trying to control our bodies. So we have so much in common and so much to show solidarity for. That we feel, and you know, even the way that we celebrate, the way that Latinas celebrate, and the way that Arab women celebrate
yes.
is very similar. Our our traditions, our music, our we love drums. You love drums.
With the
It's the
passionate that
same.
we
The
act
global South
in.
has a taste and a
Yes.
feeling, and we are connected to our land more, to be honest, than the West and the North, in people of the global North. We are connected to our land. For us, our olive tree is so important to us. It's part of our identity. Our olive tree, our things that we do with our hands, it's very important to us. It's a tradition for us. It's our identity. It's the same for Latinas. You know, how they're so connected to their land feeds them, and they feed the land. It's not the same elsewhere, to be honest. The
No.
global South is different. Even if you're talking about Africa, Latin America, and Swana, different color, different is a different language, but same taste, same spirit, same in Africa they love the drums, percussion. In here we love the drums. In Latin America we love the drums. Do you hear drums in
Mm,
Norway?
yes.
No.
No, 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 no,
do
never.
you do you see them, you know? No.
No.
We have rhythm in our body. We have
Yes.
music in our body.
We have
We have
color.
because we're
Color.
connected to, we have we're so similar, and it's
Yes.
amazing to feel that similarity, and that brings the solidarity, because we're just not the same as white people. I'm have to say it like that. We
It's
are
true.
not
It's true.
we're not the
Sorry.
same. I'm sorry, it's the truth. We people of color and people of the global South are different,
Yes.
and we deserve more, and we deserve to own our land and be
Yes.
in control of our land and our bodies, and to be free with our traditions instead of whitewashing our traditions, all of these beautiful traditions and buildings that they tried to bury, because they know how beautiful it is, how amazing and magical it is, so they want to bury it, you
And
know.
I think we are magical too, really.
We really, we have magic. We have rhythm in our body and our blood. We're hot blooded. We like spicy food. We like, you know,
Amazing spicy food,
we're
and not only spicy,
spicy.
spices too.
Yes, yes. What do they eat? I'm sorry, I don't mean to position it like this, but you know, as the global South, we've been oppressed so long. We are not like the white man. We're not like the white man. We have
Interesting.
something really special, and that's why they come to us and they take our riches and they take our land and they rape our women and they do all of this, because we have really something special, you know.
Yes. In the line, I think we had something special too. Y bueno, I'm going to translate again this, right? Nadia nos estuvo contando un poco de que, porque le preguntamos las formas de solidaridad entre Paraguay y Líbano y nos cuenta que hay grandes comunidades de libaneses viviendo en Paraguay y otras partes de América Latina, cosa que es cierto, porque comemos mucho lomito árabe a veces. Otra forma de darnos cuenta de que tenemos muchas similitudes en la forma en que nos oprimen, cómo controlan nuestros cuerpos y cómo celebramos nuestras músicas. Realmente sí es cierto, usamos bastante tambores, nuestros sabores en la comida y en el sur global también están conectados a nuestros territorios, o sea, desde el sur global al norte global estamos bastante conectados y tenemos el mismo espíritu, tenemos el mismo ritmo en nuestro cuerpo, merecemos también tener ese control de nuestros territorios y nuestros cuerpos y nuestras tradiciones que los opresores siguen buscando apagar, cosa que es totalmente cierta. Y para continuar con esta pequeña entrevista, se suma también nuestra compañera Mel. Bienvenida, Mel. Welcome, Mel. Is the other interviewer that joined us now in the final line of the interview.
Hi,
Like,
Mel.
Hi.
uh, this powerful
Hi, Mel.
this powerful space has really interesting women, so strong women. Well, Mel,
Hi, my name is Mel. I'm a militant from Putubohara and I'm 17 years old.
yes,
Yeah.
this is very special. That's why we wait for her. And I don't know if you had something to say, Nadia, to Mel.
I love that she introduced herself as a militant.
Yeah.
It brought me to tears. That's amazing.
Oh my God.
And how old are you?
I'm 17.
Wow, that's amazing. Because I was just talking with Raquel about how the young people they're the reason why we're here really, and they always fight for us for everything.
Yes.
It's amazing to hear you say that now because it feels like she's talking about our resistance. We have young people dying every day on our border. Every day, our militants, they are our resistance, and we're so proud of them. So to hear her say that she's a militant who's 17. I'm
Nadia,
very proud of her, and I don't know her.
Nadia, we send you a
It's
big
amazing.
hug. Really, we feel the
Yeah.
same, the
Thank
same
you. I feel it.
emotionally. Really.
I feel it.
And I feel so grateful to be here
Hi,
talking to
Mel.
you.
Now I know why they wait for you.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are we waiting for her? Now I know. She said one sentence, and I understand now why you wait for this young girl. I understand now. I'm already very proud of her.
Thank you.
Amazing.
En la línea de justamente seguir esta conversación, quiero traducirles un poco lo que nos estaba contando Nadia. Es que Nadia está demasiado emocionada de encontrarle a Mel que se sumó ahora al podcast, porque Mel es una militante de solo 17 años y es cierto, ella nos cuenta que muchos jóvenes en su país están muriendo día tras día justamente por el activismo y que obviamente es la juventud la que a ellos le mantiene allá con esa ferocidad de luchar, ¿verdad? Y de seguir adelante. Mel va a continuar con la entrevista también. Creo que ella tiene una pregunta especial para ir cerrando un poco este podcast y redondear todo lo que estuvimos tratando. Mel, todo tuyo.
Well, I want to ask you what keeps you hopeful to continue human rights activism?
Oh, this is every day we fight this because, it's everybody knows that feminism and feminists face depression often because it feels like we will never win the patriarchy, no?
Yes.
It feels like it will take forever. We will never see victory, no? This is why a lot of famous feminists are we have this famous depression, that we hit us because we're like, oh, the patriarchy is too big. But what gives me hope is this child that said she's a militant. That's give me hope.
Thank you so much.
Is this 17-year-old girl who said she is a militant. For me, this word is so special. It reminds me of our militants, our young girls in Lebanon. We had young girls like Mel who said, I am the martyr, Shireen. I am the martyr. She knows she's going to die. She knows she's fighting, she's going to die, and they write their letters from the martyr. And they're 17-year-olds like Mel. And so
And even
we
younger.
need this resistance, and
This
younger.
makes me
We
so
need this
emotional.
resistance, and even we need the armed resistance. This is what they don't understand here. They think that a terrorist. No, it's our right to have armed resistance. It's our right. It is a right enshrined by international law. Our right to armed resistance. Even women, we should be armed. You know, we have right to arm to
Yes.
protect ourselves, our home, our land.
Yes.
We should walk on the streets with guns.
Yeah.
You know, so it's our right to
Yes.
protect. If somebody comes to us, we can shoot. So what gives me hope is that the resistance is alive. What gives me hope is that nothing will kill you can never kill the resistance. You try to kill this new resistance will come. You will never kill the resistance, because you can never kill the youth.
Oh,
You can never kill the spirit of Mel.
I don't know. Nadia, that's make me so
This
emotional.
that
Really,
that's hope.
really, it's so powerful too. I'm gonna translate again that what you said for start
Resistance. I'm
to
so proud. We have young people willing to fight.
this. Nosotros le preguntamos a Nadia para ir cerrando el podcast, ¿qué le mantiene con esperanzas? Y justamente nos responde que personas como Mel, que ella ve todos los días en su país, de jóvenes 17, incluso menores, que resisten por su país, que son conscientes de que son mártires, de que ellos dejan cartas escritas porque saben que pueden morir por su país, y que se encuentran con estas situaciones todos los días, y que también nos cuentan que en su territorio, como acá, como allá, tenemos derecho a resistir en nuestras tierras, en nuestras vidas, en nuestras culturas. Y lo que justamente le da esperanza es que esas tierras no, que esa resistencia no va a terminar porque la juventud seguimos. Y también aprovecho para decir justamente la frase que me vino, bueno, podrán cortar las flores pero nunca detener la primavera, o lo mismo, nos quisieron, a ver, ¿cómo decía esta frase? ¿Qué me ayuda? La que dice que somos semillas, nos quisieran arrancar pero somos semillas. Bueno, somos semillas y vamos a seguir justamente saliendo adelante cada vez que se pueda. Nadia, really, really thank you for this interview. Was amazing.
I'm
Mel,
so honored.
do you
Yeah.
have something to say,
Yeah,
Nadia?
I'm so grateful and I'm so honored too to be talking to you right now and hear all those things that you've been talking to us. It feels amazing and nothing. I feel like we need to hug you and hug all the country now. And yeah, we're so happy to have you here.
For the resistance and for all young
I want to hug you so
women
much.
and all around the world, really. Thank you, Nadia, and we're gonna see you again in next time.
Entrevistas como esta nos hacen mantenernos en pie y saber que debemos continuar con la lucha y nunca rendirnos. Ayudarnos mutuamente todos y nada. Seguir adelante, nunca detenernos y nunca permitir que nadie nos derrumbe.